So we as an agency committed to ensuring that Reconstruction era history would be documented through our various programs. So I'm just going to highlight very quickly 3 of our efforts. The first is the designation of the Reconstruction era National Monument in Beaufort, South Carolina, St. Helen Island, South Carolina. This was years in the making. We first started doing research on looking around for a national parks unit that told at least a piece of the story of Reconstruction era because we did not have one existing in the service at that time. We had multiple parks that told pieces of the story, but no single park whose legislated purpose was the Reconstruction story. I failed to mention we have 417 national park units, so that inclusion of the Reconstruction era National Monument was a monumental effort, and we are very happy that we're now interpreting that story through that unit. As Adam mentioned, we also prepared the Reconstruction era theme study. What this is our National Register National Historic Landmarks program, which is the federal program that that recognizes the objects, buildings, sites, historic districts, and structures which are nationally important for our nation's history. And it's through this study that we begin nominating local, national sites to become recognized by the federal government. We also have our National Reconstruction Era Handbook, which is a collection of scholarly essays that talk about the major themes of Reconstruction. So African American enslavement and emancipation, voting rights, violence, the re-entrenchment of white home rule, and various topics in Reconstruction history. So I would recommend either visiting the Reconstruction era site, looking at our theme study and our handbook in order to get some general readable knowledge of the Reconstruction era through the National Park Service.